Alright, part 26 of Let's Play New Vegas. Interestingly enough, the audio fixed itself as soon as I stepped outside of her building, so I don't really know what it was. But I didn't have to turn off the entire system and it allows me to record a longer session. So I'm not complaining, and you saw there, Lizard Guy signed on for the first time in like 3 months. Okay, so there's quite a few different things we can do around Nellis. If only their leader was a man. If their leader was a man, it would be so much easier to convince them to help us. Let's see. While we're in here, though...
Hey, anything going on?
Is it in here, or no, it must not be in here? Oh, BBs. Now, that's actually kind of funny. Well, I thought it was... Oh, there it is. Yep, I knew it was in here. The Nellis Air Force Base snow globe. Definitely want to take that while we have the chance.
You're the outsider.
I'd like to know about your people.
Wonderful. I'm sure you've noticed them.
Go ahead.
Excellent.
I may be the first outsider, but I also don't care because this takes, like, 3 minutes. 2 or 3 minutes that I don't really want to waste. I'm going to be on Facebook while he talks, so you guys can hear it.
You know, this is how it ends.
Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns, but the overseer wouldn't let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade. We left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis. Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Well, until... But... Not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways. Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one. And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know.
Okay.
Now that you know the story about...
Who are you?
Me? I know...
I'm gonna skip a lot of this because it's kind of boring.
Gosh.
I also need to go ahead and say that. Pretty much, they came out of one of the vaults. I believe they were Vault 34?
So you know
Okay,
about the
34,
vault?
yep.
Yes, we lived in our vault, everyone had guns. I guess all the little pops and bangs...
I'm trying to think. I don't know if they were one of the control
and
vaults
at
or
Nellis,
not.
We haven't detonated any atomic warheads since before I was... anything... Several automatic warheads detonate here 100 years ago, leaving the savages of the waste ignorant...
You brought Geiger counters.
That's exactly right. You're... anything... Nellis is a completely self-sufficient community. We draw water from lake...
That's pretty cool.
Thank you. Anything... You're right. They weren't here when we discovered Nellis. We found the guns at a huge weapon depot called it... It took many weeks to drag the guns and their ammunition back to Nellis. And... Thank you. And it...
Has Nellis taught your people
Once we
what?
restore power, we learn that some elaborate chairs we've been sleeping in were... We believe that... Before you ask, I'm afraid there's no way... That's beautiful. Yes, it's exactly... And it...
Aw, you're not gonna let me. That sucks.
Loyal found a file somewhere on the bait. It seems that a bomber, apparently the 29th of its kind, crashed in Lake Mead on July 21st. The photograph shows that it was basically intact.
I look forward to seeing it fly.
It'll be spectacular, won't it? I wish everyone would...
We will end up helping out with it later. Oh, we're now accepted. Nice.
Maybe it's my time.
We'll help out with it later, but for now, there's nothing we can do about it because you have to be accepted by these guys first. Now, while he was doing that story, yeah, and I can't remember if 34 was one of the control vaults or not. I unfortunately forgot. The thing is, like, they were freaking confusing. Of the 17 control vaults, I think 34 was one of them. I'm not 100% on that, but I believe 34 might have been one of them or was similar to it. Because the vault that Doc Mitchell came out of, which I believe was 22, had like fungal spores in it or something. They were doing something growing plants. I don't remember exactly what. And then Vault 13 was actually, as far as I know, was not a control vault. It was actually intended to stay closed for exactly 200 years. That's what I've read, but that may be wrong. They may have been one of the control vaults. But I mean, of course, their experiment, whatever it was, went wrong when their water processor blew and you had to play as that character in Fallout 1. So these are the flight simulators. Can you actually do something with these? Hold on a second, guys. I'm curious. Because I've never actually tried to go into these. I sort of forget about them most of the time. So I'm curious to see if maybe I could... Oh, well, never mind. So I saved for nothing. Then why are they red if you can't do anything with them? There's no real point of that.
Hello.
Who am I looking at to talk to here? Aha. Oh, what? Who the heck was I supposed to be talking to? Or was I just looking at the wrong arrow? More likely the second one. So there is a quest we can do here that allows us to destroy a bunch of ants, but we're probably not going to take that one on because if we can avoid it, because that one can be fairly annoying. Because it's really, really easy to kill yourself and blow up the entire munitions depot where it is. Because all the ants like ate gunpowder or something.
I hope Pearl knows which... If that's so...
I will do that.
You can't miss your... Hey, that's great. You shouldn't have much trouble getting the...
Alright, we will do that now, actually. Okay, where are their solar array panels? So, sort of behind us. Let's head over there then, shall we? So yes, I'm glad we picked those parts up fairly early, because it helped a lot here. Means that we don't have to travel. So yeah, this is a pretty cool community though. They're pretty strong here. They've got the gigantoid guns. And eventually we get to help them raise the bomber from the bottom of Lake Mead. And that is actually a lot. That's actually cool because by doing it, we're also going to get a special item that's going to make it so we can breathe underwater pretty much indefinitely. And I will say that it's not ultra helpful, but you know, it doesn't hurt to have. You know, it can always be helpful. It makes a decent suit of face armor as well. It has like DT of like 3 or something, so it's not awful. Use Helios salvaged panels, or if you have a 65 in repair, you can do it that way. But we were ingenuitive and have brought various spare parts with us. Let's see, which one's left? Is it this one? Yes, it is. Alright, all 5 have been fixed. Our health is still kind of low. I guess just head back to the hangars, why not? So yeah, this quest is done with every faction, no matter who you decide to side with. And all 4 factions want you to try... Well, I mean, obviously with Independent you can skip, just because it's... With Independent you can skip literally, like, everybody, once you meet them at least. But with all the factions, you're supposed to get to know these guys
Morning.
and help them out.
So you're the outs? I always thought...
What do you do here?
Me?
That's not... Oh, recover a lady?
Did I say that? Pearl will... Hey there.
I'm looking for ways to help.
What I could use is some scrap metal. It may not sound exciting, but around here, the other thing, you being from the...
Let me know what it is.
That must be nice. Sharing yourself like that.
Tell me about her.
Oh, you can't miss her. She is short... You'd really talk to her for me? What if she gets... Oh, jeez. I better just let you handle it. That would be a...
And I will also,
Have you seen her?
Okay, now he knows that I'll give him scrap metal, but we don't currently have any scrap metal with us. Open the door for me, my good man, and now we need to go find... We need to go find Loyal, wherever he is. Ah, here he is.
Hello, outside. No.
Aw.
Well, if you
And I repaired the solar arrays.
Well, how about that? Turns out... Don't get...
Don't get blown up. However, we're not quite done yet. Even if we are liked, we still have a ways to go, because we still got to do a little bit more. However, Jack's quest is very easy. It requires us to just simply go out and go to the Crimson Caravan Company, actually. Well, we also have to talk to Pearl eventually, and it looks like the game's going to freeze. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, so let's see. I know exactly where she is. She's at the Crimson Caravan Company. So let's head over there. Are we seriously having another thunderstorm? I don't know if you guys heard that, but I think I just heard some thunder. And to be honest, this summer has been one of the weirdest summers we've ever had. It hasn't been all that hot, it's just been really, really humid. But we have had rain almost every day since I got out of school. I am not even kidding. It rains almost every day, and we're not even in that super rainy place. Oh, here we go.
Hey there. Here's the
You never paid me the first half of it!
I'm getting ready to run a caravan up towards Utah. There's a town called The Crimson Caravan doesn't have any branch.
He's telling us how to play Caravan, but we're not gonna, I don't have time to play a game right now, and I also hate... Actually, I'll show you guys how to play Caravan in the next video now that I think about it. Just because you guys haven't gotten to see it yet. Well, how I play it, which is...
Hey, you should go talk to Blake or Alice. They handle...
I don't suppose you watched the
I watch all
Boomers?
sorts of
I've been inside Nellis.
nice-looking blonde boy. I'd love to go meet him.
I'll ask Pearl to make an exception.
This is...
Okay, next time we're gonna play Caravan with Jack, and I'm gonna try to make the next video a little bit longer just because this video was kind of short, only like 14 minutes, so see you guys then.